Grazie a tutti.
That was a tough weekend, but yeah, as you said, it's a whole year of... Thank you so much, guys.
Get in there, Lewis. That's it, mate. That's the 100.
I'm so proud of everybody. So grateful to be a part of it.
Get in there, Lewis. Champion of the world.
What an amazing accomplishment. Couldn't have done it without you. World champion! Thank you so much, guys.
Welcome guys to welcome guys to the latest stream of F1 2025, or 25 should I say. The race will be getting underway in around 12 minutes time, so we're going to get the qualifying out of the way first, but I'll let you know what we're doing first. We're doing round 21 out of 24, which is Brazil Grand Prix. Now I wasn't exactly sure what driver I'd go with. Would I go with Williams, would I go with Aston Martin, but I decided I'd go with Antonelli. I would try and equal or best his finish, which isn't exactly going to be straightforward because he finished second. So we'll see how we get on, but we go to F1 World first. So we'll get a quick qualifying out of the way. I haven't driven for, hang on, wait a minute, fan zone. Who was I beforehand?
And it's McLaren.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Radio check.
And what I've got to do this again. That should be all done now. Ah, okay, fair enough. Oh, not there. Yep, that is it. Let's have a look to see what's new for me anyway. Okie dokes. So yes, we have the race scheduled for 4:30, which is around about 10 minutes time. And we'll be doing the Brazil Grand Prix. Just finished watching the season so far. I missed the majority of the season. So what did we start off? This morning it started with Jeddah. Then after Jeddah, I think it was Imola. After Imola, it was Monaco, Monte Carlo. Then after that, it was the Spanish Grand Prix, which I never heard of the incident between Russell and Verstappen. A little naughty on Verstappen's side. And then the final race just now was the Canadian Grand Prix, which is another great race, great win from Russell. So obviously the races I'm talking about is quite a long time ago. Obviously won't miss the season next year. They've set up now, moved in my house, and it's all good. So, but yeah, I missed the majority of the season. So that's the whole reason why I just watched those races just now. So we've got to go all the way to Brazil. Who was the fastest lap? Bottas. Oh wow, 2018. A 1:10. Wow, great lap. And I will be Antonelli. I haven't driven for Mercedes in quite some time. What's the assists currently? Fine. Difficulty. Put it up to 60. No, we'll put it up to 70. Make it quite interesting. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Weekend structure. Weekends. No, not sprint and race. I don't think you have. Do you have a sprint in Brazil? Yeah, I think you do. You do have a sprint in Brazil, don't you? Okay, we just have the. We did just do the sprint then. Yeah, and then the race. Maybe do the sprint and the race today, depending of how. Feel as we have the sprint and the race, we won't set the qualifying. There's no point that way. So the qualifying's off, the sprint, that's all done. I'm pretty sure you do have a sprint. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure there was. There was a sprint. Let's see where Antonelli finished. Wow, he finished second in the sprint as well. Cool, I've got my work cut out from here, haven't I? He had a great weekend that weekend. Wow. In that, Lando Norris first and Antonelli second with Verstappen in third. Still a fantastic finish for Verstappen as well. The start in the pit lane and almost winning the race is absolutely phenomenal. But we'll be all ready to get this underway in a few minutes' time.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Piastri, Yuki Tsunoda, and Russell. Hamilton, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, and Lance Stroll. Sainz, Hadjar, Liam Lawson, and Albon. Gasly, Hülkenberg, Franco Colapinto, and Esteban Ocon. Bortoletto and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Interlagos, always one of my favourite weekends of the season. Love Brazil, adore this track.
Absolutely spot on, Crofty. I wish you could pick this circuit up and place it, copy-pasted on multiple different locations around the planet, because it is sensational to watch, sensational to drive. And for all these drivers here in Brazil, it's a great time to get stuck into this Interlagos circuit. It's an anti-clockwise track, lots of important corners to get right, and it's a track where you can make or lose an awful lot of lap time.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please.
Isn't
Radio
that
check.
interesting?
Radio check.
Yeah, softs all the way. Now starting in 8th. Oh dear, what am I doing? That was not what I wanted to do. If I could have the worst possible start to our formation lap. That is definitely it. Dear, what was I doing then? I forgot to press the clutch button.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start.
Yeah, I know.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
That doesn't help me. I'm a second behind.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Mistake from me again.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
Oh, do it. Oh, span out then. Oh dear. And then my teammate.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Slow. It's just undone everything I did catching PS1. I'm still a second behind, but I will catch him. Switch over.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
A bit wide into glass at the end. Don't mess up on the corners. And the glass. Not a great start for this sprint anyway. Made 2 places, yes, but chances to overtake the actual few times. Taken question. Oh dear, that really is going to help me, but almost spun out of the one before.
We're catching the car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Really? We are catching the car ahead. Not a mistake coming. You can also be important as well. Take the risk of crashing. That's probably one might I seem to find the Mercedes car a lot harder to drive as well. It makes sense. The top car and harder, they're still good. Quite like they were.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.8 seconds.
Oh, yeah, now wide.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Oh, former Mercedes driver. Lewis Hamilton.
Norris has just moved into first place. Okay, some information on Bortoletto. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
slightly fast. Now he's going faster than me.
Leclerc has moved into first place.
It is a try on last. Finally, comes way quicker than I am.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. The driver's just moved into first place. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.8 seconds. Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
So, thank you. No. I don't want to take that position, but you made a mistake. Did I give him a length width there, a car length, maybe? Not sure. That's fine. Well, I'm seconds between me and Piastri now. There's this battle going on between me and Hamilton.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.0 seconds.
Definitely is. Almost came to track again. And well, nothing happened. Right, he was second ahead.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
get back within a second. There you go. Now stay within that.
Green flag. The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone. Gap to your teammate behind, 2.4 seconds. Yellow flag. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
It's a great battle with Hamilton, but he got me on this occasion, that's for sure. Still not bad. Started 8th in the sprint, finished 6th.
Lots of work to do, lots to analyze.
Still gained places, so I can't really complain. Could I have driven better? Yes. Made a few errors, almost spinning out on a few rumble strips, came off on the grass a couple of times, had a few collisions but didn't fully crash, so there were a few improvements in that race. But overall I think it was average 8th to 6th. So that was the
So
sprint
that wraps
part
up
of
the
it.
sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've
I
got
can't
qualifying
even
and, of course, the
imagine
Grand Prix.
where I would finish on the race if I drive like that. That's for sure. So let's have a look at a few of my errors. Let's have a look and see what errors I potentially did make at the beginning of this race. There are certainly no errors there, isn't it? The 6th weekly, the 7th. Leclerc is storming ahead, that's for sure. Fifth at this point. Ah,